Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jen, and today I am going to have a real heart-to-heart video with you guys about how much I shockingly make on YouTube. This is something that is kind of awkward to talk about. I see a lot of other creators sharing that information. It always was unsettling to me a little bit, but I think that especially people who are new to YouTube and who are really expecting a lot out of it should know the reality of everything that goes into creating and keeping your YouTube channel alive and how much you are paid from YouTube. And when I mean through YouTube, specifically AdSense, because there are multiple ways that you can still earn money using the platform of YouTube to kind of extend out into other things, and I'll discuss that as well. But I think that it's important to know that a lot of work goes into YouTube, and very few people really make a ton of money from it. And you need to genuinely love doing YouTube, creating videos and editing and doing all of those things. So I think that for me, number one, YouTube has been a really great creative outlet, and it's an added perk if I make any money in doing so. So let me just talk numbers with you guys a little bit. I want to tell you the things that I pay out of pocket in order to sustain my channel. These things are not really necessary, but I've been doing YouTube for such a long time that I am constantly trying to find ways to improve my channel so that maybe I will grow someday. So I'm always working harder at having better music, better thumbnails. This past year I had a channel audit done where I actually used my friend Jen LaForge, so I'll leave her info below, but she did a whole channel edit for me and kind of guided me in letting me know ways that I could improve my channel. So I'm always trying to better myself, and that can be costly as well. We're not even going to talk about the equipment that you end up purchasing along the way, like cameras and lenses and tripods and lighting and all of those things. Are in the description below. I always have links to all of the camera equipment that I use, and if you guys really want to know what I've spent, you can go click on those and see what the initial investment was. But these are the things that come out of pocket to help me sustain my channel, basically. So like I said, there's things like channel audit, consultation, things like that. TubeBuddy, which I pay for annually, PicMonkey and or Canva, which are subscriptions that you purchase so that you can update your thumbnail and keep that kind of new and improved. Epidemic Sound, so that I can have music for my videos, which is important to me. And my P.O. box, so that I have the ability to receive letters from you guys, and also I can just correspond with you in that way. So having a P.O. box is super important to me as well. So those are the things that came out of pocket this past year, and the grand total for that was $1,075 to just have my channel. Now, in previous years, it was not always that much. There are some things that I pay for now that I did not pay for in the past, but you're always going to be having some money coming out of pocket to sustain your channel. Also oftentimes, I have issues with uploading videos and I need to purchase different software to help me with that. So it's just the glitches that you don't anticipate that are going to come your way. Now, last year in 2020, the entire year, I made a grand total of $1,834.96. If you take away the $1,075 that I spent out of pocket, it comes to $759 that I made. Now, an average week, and probably on the lower end, I put in about 15 hours of work, and that's when I am filming, say, 3 days a week, and that takes into consideration the planning of the video, writing down everything that I'm going to be talking about, filming, editing, uploading, the metadata, all of the things. So at 15 hours a week, which is really kind of low, because when I am doing, say, daily vlogging during Vlogtober or Vlogmas or Vlogust, things like that, I can put in anywhere from 20 to 30 plus hours a week. So we're going on kind of a lesser scale of hours, but let's just say all year I put in about 15 hours a week. That would come to 780 hours. And if you do the math, I make 97 cents an hour on that amount of money that I made in 2020, okay? And honestly, it's probably closer to 40 cents an hour because a lot of times I put in a lot more than 15 hours a week. So I'll just share with you the last few months. In December, I made $226. Vlogmas was going on. I was sharing a lot more content, therefore I was getting more views, making more money, and I earned 75 subscribers that month. In January, I had 17,589 views. I gained 54 subscribers and I made $110. And then finally, just this past February, I had a little bit over 16,000 views and I made $114. And if I look back to February of 2020, last February of 2020, I had 40,739 views. So it is just all over the place. It is so hard to gain subscribers, for me anyway, in my experience. And obviously I can only share with you guys my personal experience, but I do put a lot of work into my channel. I treat it like a job, even though it does not pay me like a job. And I just think that it's important for people to know it is not an easy thing. My daughter was recently learning about YouTubers at school. It was really funny. They received a magazine from Scholastic talking all about people who decide to have a YouTube channel as their legit job. And they say that 85% of YouTubers have less than 1,000 subscribers. And that actually made me feel really good because YouTube, you only see usually on the main page and things that are advertised to you. And most likely the people that you watch have a lot of subscribers. And you know, most of the people that I watch have anywhere from, on a low end, 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million subscribers. So it really makes you feel like you are insignificant when you just cannot gain the subs. And it's really not the best way to make money. So I personally have many positive reasons, obviously, for staying with YouTube as long as I have. I began in December of 2016, so I have been doing it for quite a long time. And if you look solely at the numbers, or if I look solely at the numbers, I am going to be in such a bad place because it's not where I'm thriving, and I am changing it up and trying new things, and just I am the best that I can be, and that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's going to take to it. There are just bigger personalities out there. There are people who just connect better, I think, with the general public than maybe I do, and there are just so many reasons, and a lot of it also just has to do with luck. So you really need to find a positive pull in the YouTube world to stay alive on YouTube or to want to continue doing it. And obviously I have found plenty of reasons that I have decided to continue doing it because I've been here this long. And I need to say, one of the biggest things is, for me, I have never in my life had a really great hobby that I loved. All of my friends would either be really into dance or sports or music or drama, lots of things, right? There are lots of things. I never really had anything that I was very much interested in throughout my childhood and into my adult life. And when I started to create videos, I found it to be, number one, a great way to connect with people. Being a complete introvert, YouTube is a good way to connect with people in what for me is a very safe and manageable way. So I have gotten to know so many people through my YouTube channel. I have made a lot of really great friendships with not only other YouTubers, but also with subscribers. People that I have met over the years have become truly friends of mine, and I have really enjoyed that. And that's just been a great way for me to connect, especially now through this whole lockdown and going through COVID. I don't know how I would have gotten through these months, or this past year I should say, because it's already been a year, without having that connection and communication with all of the people in the YouTube community who have become so very important to me. And sometimes I feel like when you are spending so much time on your YouTube content, people don't really make the connection that it is genuinely something that is helping you grow as a person. So if somebody is, say, painting or playing an instrument, or maybe they're going skiing all the time, or ice skating, or running, whatever it is that they truly enjoy doing, no one questions them. There's no judgment going on. It's just like, okay, you go for a run an hour every day because you enjoy doing it and it's good for you. It's good for your body, so good for you. But when you spend a lot of time creating YouTube videos, I think that people can kind of feel like it's insignificant and stupid, and they can be judgmental about it. So that's kind of frustrating, because it is not only a hobby, but it also is helping me to grow as a person. It's also helping me to expand my knowledge of things, and it actually helps a lot with my state of mind, especially through hard times. It's been a great distraction, and it's kind of like my therapy. So I really, really think that people don't put enough value into content creators and why they do what they do. And again, I just think there's a lot of judgment going on with people who don't really get YouTube. So that is kind of frustrating as well. In addition to that, there is a way to sustain life on YouTube outside of AdSense. So number one, by far and wide, are my patrons. They truly keep me here on YouTube. I really, really appreciate them so much. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's another channel that I have. So it's patreon.com/jenshappyhome. And basically what you do is you can pay anywhere from $5 and up to contribute to content creators that you enjoy. But also the perk is, over on Patreon, we do exclusive things that I would never do here on YouTube. And I share a lot more personal content, a lot of Q&As, live streams, a book club that we do that's so much fun. My family gets more involved over on Patreon because it is such a smaller community. They're more comfortable sharing over there. So that has been a great thing as well. And it is just a great way for people who enjoy your content to support it and to allow you to not feel like YouTube is more of a financial investment, because they are really helping you out with that part of it. So that has been absolutely wonderful. So something else that you can do is leave links in the description below. You guys know I always leave links in the description below. I don't know if you realize how important it is when a subscriber or a viewer uses those links, because it's just one more added perk, one more thing that helps you out, and it just really makes all of your hard work more worthwhile. So if you have, say, Amazon links and somebody uses your link to purchase something, you get a very, very, very small percentage of it. But if enough people get that momentum going and start to use your Amazon link to purchase things, even if it's not specifically the link that you clicked, I believe if, let's just say I leave a link to a book that I enjoyed and you can purchase it through the Amazon link. If you click on that and you end up purchasing a different book instead, I think that I would still receive a percentage of that. So that's been a great way to just keep some money coming in to help me to sustain my channel, as well as things like they're just perks. For instance, Book of the Month Club. I don't do sponsored videos. I can say I've never been paid to make a video, although companies have in the past sent me items to try out, and if I liked the item, I might mention it in a video. If I didn't like it, I would never talk about it. And I even stopped doing that because I didn't need any more stuff, and most of the things were genuinely things I did not need, so it's just more clutter to deal with. But anyway, Book of the month is something that I do, and I do an unboxing every month mostly. And if somebody uses my link, I get a free book, and I get a free book, and I can do another unboxing. And it's just something that I enjoy doing. So things like that are really beneficial when people use your Grove link, and then you can purchase more Grove products, and then you can share those products with your viewers. So it kind of comes full circle. It's helpful for me to be able to invest in these items, and then I am in turn able to review it for you guys. So that is something that kind of is beneficial for everyone. And there are really a lot of ways that you can make money through YouTube, but not directly through AdSense. Something else that has really helped me in my YouTube journey, in addition to everything I just mentioned, is I have made friends through YouTube, and I have enough viewers that people know who I am. They know that I am a travel agent for Disney World. So I have booked a lot of vacations for a lot of my subscribers, and that helps me, obviously, because now my YouTube channel can help me in my advertising in a way, rather than spending money on putting an ad in the paper or posting billboards outside for people to see. My community already knows and trusts me. They have seen all of my Disney content. They have seen my room tours and my vlogs and my updated videos about Disney World, and they're comfortable booking through me because they kind of already know me, which is way better than just seeing an advertisement for some random person that you don't know. So that has been extremely helpful to me. Even though my channel is not exclusively Disney, I am considered a lifestyle channel, which is one of the hardest channels to thrive on YouTube, because there are so many of them. Because when you have a lifestyle channel, you basically share whatever you want, whenever you want, whatever you're into at the time. If I'm planning a Disney trip, I'm talking Disney. If I'm going on a cruise, I'm talking about a cruise. If I'm cleaning the house, we're doing like a whole house cleaning, organizing video. So it's very random, and it's not specific to one genre, and that makes it really hard to shine in YouTube world. But I have learned to be okay with that because of all of the positives that have come out of having this channel over the years. So at the end of the day, I'm not making a lot of money on YouTube. If I were to figure out my hourly rate, it would be probably 40 to 90 cents an hour. And I have still carried on all these years. I'm still doing it because it is all about the bigger picture. So what I have taken away from all of my time and efforts here on YouTube are the knowledge that I have gained for all of the things that I needed to learn about, from editing and getting artsy with thumbnails and just learning more about whatever it is that I'm talking about. Whatever the topic is, I have to do my research, which helps me to learn more and to become more knowledgeable and to be using my mind more rather than not, which is not good. It gives me something to think about, basically, and I need things to think about. I need good distractions when there are so many horrible things going on around me in the world today. Creative energy, having a positive focus for the day. It encourages me to be more productive. For instance, if I need to clean the house and I bring you guys along, I can bet you my house is going to be a lot more cleaner than if I didn't bring you guys along. If I am going to organize a cabinet or a drawer and I'm bringing you guys along to see, guess what? I am going to do 100%. Like, I am going to do my best because it's going to be out there on the internet and I want to show only my best. So it encourages me to do everything that I do better than I would do it if I were not filming it and sharing it. And that can only be a good thing all the way around. So YouTube for me cannot and has not, and I highly doubt that it ever will be, about the money. I hope that someday I'll make a lot of money. Like, who doesn't want to make a lot of money from YouTube? That would be wonderful. I would love to see myself at 20,000, 50,000 subscribers. I would love to see that. I would love to see my views expand immensely, but you have to be okay with the very gradual growth, the very limited funds coming in, and just realize that if you're doing YouTube, you need to do it because you enjoy connecting with people and you enjoy the content that you're sharing with them in hopes that it's going to be something that is inspirational or encouraging to others. And that has to fill you. That has to fill your cup. That's what I make on YouTube. Thought you guys might be interested in knowing, and I see a lot of people sharing this video, and usually the people that do share these videos are sharing much higher numbers, but I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people that are creating videos that are like me, and they're making the bare minimum, and they're still struggling, and they're still doing it because there are more important things than just the money aspect of it alone. So thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if this number is shocking to you, or if you thought it was more or less. And if you are a content creator, I would love to know more about your experience here on YouTube and what it is that keeps you carrying on. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Sharing is caring. The more people that watch my videos, the better I will do, the more people I will reach, and I will just be happy. And it's all a wonderful thing. So thank you. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you really soon. Bye.